Joining the processional, we have the University Registrar, Dr. Ramesses and Loreno, with the Registrar of the BU Graduate School, Ms. Veronica O. Gomez.
We also would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascarenhas, Professor Emeritus of Bicol University. Joining our processional, Dr. Logan C. Cabales, College Secretary, Bicol University Graduate School, and Dr. Maria J. B. Mascarenhas, Dean, Bicol University Graduate School.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Albert P. Aquino, our guests of honor. Representing the university president, we have Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, PhD, University Professor, Bugay President, and the Dean of the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy.
Together with our two marshals. And now, please join me in welcoming the Bicol University ROTC as they present the entrance of colors.
Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem to be conducted by Dr. Karina L. Salas, Director of the Institute of Physical Education, Sports and Recreation, and the Program Advisor of the Master of Arts in Physical Education.
mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. To formally present our distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, and candidates for graduation, may I now call upon the College Secretary of the Bicol University Graduate School. Let's warmly welcome Dr. Roldan C. Cabeles.
As we celebrate this important milestone of our graduating students, honoring their well-deserved achievements and perseverance, I am deeply honored to acknowledge the presence of the following: the BU officials headed by our esteemed University President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nebres III, the Vice Presidents, Dr. Maria Julieta B. Boris, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Lani L. Maceda, Vice President for Research, Development, and Extension, Sir Cyrus A. Barameda, the Vice President for Administration and Finance, Professor Sunny A. Ramos, the Vice President for Planning and Development, the President of the BU General Alumni Association Incorporated, the University Professor, and the Dean of the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy, ably representing our beloved President, Attorney Dr. Alex B. Nepomuceno, our Professor Emeritus and the 8th Bicol University President, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas, our distinguished guest speaker, who shall then be formally introduced later, the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascareñas, our University Registrar, Dr. Rameses M. Lorino, the respective academic deans and directors, our hardworking program advisors, coordinators of our graduate programs, the graduate faculty members, thesis, dissertation advisors, advisory committee members, our proud parents, and most especially, our 376 graduates from the various academic programs of the BU Graduate School. At this point, may I request all graduates to please stand as I call the name of your program. 11, from the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership and Management. 17. From the Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Foundations with 1 outstanding graduate. 1. From the Doctor of Philosophy, Major in Development Management. 7. From the Doctor of Philosophy in Development Management. 8. From the Doctor of Philosophy in Filipino with 1 most outstanding graduate. 3. From the Doctor of Philosophy in Peace and Security Administration. 2. From the Doctor of Philosophy in Public Administration. 1. From the Master of Arts in Education, Major in Administration and Supervision. 1. From the Master of Arts in Education, Major in English. 1. From the Master of Arts in Education, Major in Mathematics Education. 1. From the Master of Arts in Education, Major in Reading. 1. From the Master of Arts in Education, Major in Science Education. 21. From the Master of Arts in Biology Education. 9. From the Master of Arts in Chemistry Education with 2 outstanding graduates. 4. From the Master of Arts in Cultural Education with 1 outstanding graduate. 13. From the Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management with 1 outstanding graduate. 33. From the Master of Arts in English Education with 1 outstanding graduate. 10. From the Master of Arts in Filipino Education. 4. From the Master of Arts in General Science Education with 2 outstanding graduates. 7. From the Master of Arts in Guidance and Counseling. 1. From the Master of Arts in History Education. 1. From the Master of Arts in Industrial Education, Major in Instructional Technology. 13. From the Master of Arts in Industrial Education, Major in Teaching Technology and Livelihood Education. 4. From the Master of Arts in Literature. 18. From the Master of Arts in Mathematics Education with 1 most outstanding graduate and 1 outstanding graduate. 3. From the Master of Arts in Music Education. 8. From the Master of Arts in Nursing with 1 outstanding graduate. 1. From the Master of Arts in Peace and Security Studies. 13. From the Master of Arts in Physics Education. 25. From the Master of Arts in Physical Education with 1 outstanding graduate. 3. From the Master of Arts in Preschool Education. 7. From the Master of Arts in Reading Education. 13. From the Master of Arts in Social Studies Education. 3. From the Master in Cooperative Management with 1 outstanding graduate. 4. From the Master in Economics. 5. From the Master in Entrepreneurship with 1 outstanding graduate. 6. From the Master in Filipino. 12. From the Master in Information Systems. 8. From the Master in Management with 5 outstanding graduates. 2. From the Master in Management, Major in Human Resource Management. 6. From the Master of Public Administration. 7. From the Master in Public Administration, Major in Health Emergency and Disaster Management. 3. From the Master of Science in Architecture. 4. From the Master of Science in Agriculture, Major in Agricultural Education. 1. From the Master of Science in Agriculture, Major in Agronomy. 1. From the Master of Science in Biology. 6. From the Master of Science in Biodiversity and Environmental Management. 4. From the Master in Rural Development. 2. From the Master of Science in Fisheries, Major in Coastal Resource Management. 8. From the Master of Science in Fisheries Technology. 1. From the Master of Science in Sustainable Food Systems, Transnational Education. 5. From the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership and Management, Open University. 6. From the Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management, Open University, with 2 outstanding graduates. 2. From the Master of Arts in English Education, Open University. 3. From the Master of Arts in Social Studies Education, Open University, with 1 outstanding graduate. 6. From the Master in Management, Open University, with 1 outstanding graduate. 6. From the Master of Public Administration, Open University, with 1 outstanding graduate. Thank you very much, and please be seated.
Thank you very much, Dr. Roldan. And to set a tone for this event and extend a formal welcome on behalf of the Bicol University Graduate School, I am pleased to invite Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascarenhas, our beloved Dean, to deliver the welcome remarks. A round of applause, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. To our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Albert Einstein Aquino, Bicol University officials, faculty members, program advisors, department chairs, non-teaching personnel, colleagues, and of course, our dear graduate students, marhay na hapon. On behalf of the Bicol University Graduate School and as Dean, I warmly welcome you to this year's milestone, the recognition of your achievements. Today, we celebrate not just academic excellence, but the future of leadership, innovation, and impact. This year's recognition theme, Shaping Future-Ready Graduate Education, Leading Change, Driving Sustainable Development, reminds us of the importance of graduate education, how graduate education plays in building better, more sustainable future. As we celebrate this milestone, let us be reminded of the words of Nelson Mandela. According to him, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. You, our graduates, are the thinkers, leaders, and change agents who will help drive that transformation. As scholars, professionals, and change makers, you are called to be both architects of innovations and champions of sustainability. As we honor your achievements, we also celebrate your potential to lead with purpose and to create meaningful change in your fields of specialization and communities. Let us recognize that this special day is not an end, but a new beginning, a launchpad for your contributions to society, to the environment, and to the world in need of courageous, purposeful, and ethical leadership. To our dear graduates, this is your moment. Congratulations. Your hard work and commitment have brought you to this point. To the families, mentors, and faculty who supported them, thank you for being their anchor and allies. Once again, welcome, congratulations, and mabuhay.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mascarenhas. At this juncture, it is my distinct honor to invite a respected member of our academic community to introduce our notable guest speaker. Please join me in welcoming Professor Erwin E. Torres, the Director of the Publication and Knowledge Management Division and faculty member of the Bicol University Graduate School. A round of applause, please.
to the members of the Bicol University, our officials headed by our SUC President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nebres III, represented in this event by our University Professor, Attorney Dr. Alex B. Nepomuceno, our University Registrar, Dr. Ramesses M. Lorino, graduate school faculty members and non-teaching personnel headed by Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascareñas, our 8th SUC President and Professor Emeritus, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas, who have invited our guest speaker, 376 candidates from the different programs of the graduate school. Guests, a pleasant afternoon. It is with great honor and joy to introduce our guest speaker. I personally describe him both as a mentor and a tormentor. APA, APA, as we call him, creates an environment for everyone to speak during project reviews and workshops until the room is filled with ideas for him to synthesize and make sense of. Together with several socioeconomic researchers from the National Agriculture and Resources Research and Development Network, he is among the persons who refined our perspective in economic development and rural transformation. For almost 10 years, until January 2025, Mr. Albert Perez Aquino worked with the United States Agency for International Development, or USAID, as a monitoring, evaluation, and learning specialist for USAID Philippines, Pacific Islands, and Mongolia mission, and eventually as a MEL advisor for the USAID Libya mission. He provided overall technical supervision and assistance to the Philippines mission in the operating units of the Pacific Island countries and Mongolia to ensure that MEL is integral to and core components of the entire USAID programming cycle. Some of his key roles and responsibilities included serving as the mission evaluation specialist, acting as a technical project manager of a multi-million-dollar MEL platform, co-designing the mission's development cooperation strategy for the Philippines and its monitoring plan. While with the USAID Philippines, he went on temporary duty to the USAID office in the federal state of Micronesia in 2017 as part of a USAID team who conducted an internal assessment of USAID reconstruction and humanitarian assistance, and to USAID Malawi in 2023 and USAID Tajikistan in 2024 to assist these missions conduct mid-course stock-taking of their respective country development strategies. Prior to USAID, he was the director of the Socioeconomics Research Division of the Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development, or PICARD, of the Philippines Department of Science and Technology. As a director, he conducted and/or managed socioeconomic research and science policy analysis and advocacies. He led the DOST-wide technical committee that backstopped both houses of Congress, draft and enact Republic Act 10055, also known as the Technology Transfer Act of 2009. Rising from the ranks as a research assistant to leading PICARD's socioeconomic research arm, he was also involved in various national and international consultancies and research on socioeconomics of agricultural science and innovation, and monitoring and evaluation of development projects and programs. Some of his consultancies pertain to monitoring and evaluation of projects funded by the World Bank in Bangladesh, Asian Development Bank in Cambodia, German Agency for International Cooperation in the Philippines, and Food and Agriculture Organization, or the International Fund for Agricultural Development in the Philippines. As a prolific writer, he has co-authored various refereed journal articles, papers, reports, and books on socioeconomics of agricultural development, impact evaluation of innovations, monitoring and evaluation, and science policy analysis and advocacy, among others. He also participated in many international and national level seminars, conferences, and workshops, and training, either as resource speaker, research fellow, trainer, or participant. Appa earned his Doctor of Philosophy degree in Agricultural Economics from Japan's Chiba University, and in his bachelor's and master's degrees from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. In 2019, he was recognized as one of the 100 outstanding alumni of UPLB College of Economics and Management during its centennial anniversary celebration. In his spare time, he loves to read anything on development economics, economic philosophy, and economic history. There are many things that he is thankful for. First, as a lolo or grandfather, he adores and loves playing with two active and beautiful young princesses, Snow and Star. They arrived yesterday and have been excited to see Mount Mayon since the month of May. Second, he extends his deep gratitude to Bicol University for accepting his niece, Dr. Abby Aquino, to study and graduate with her degree in medicine. Right after graduation in 2004, she took and passed the licensure examination, and she is now about to start her 2-year residency. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Dr. Albert Perez Aquino.
No, it's okay. No need. No need. Actually, nahihiya ako sa ganun. Good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon to all. Please allow me to break conventional protocol. Actually, I already broke that protocol when, for the first time maybe, the guest speaker, the Lolo, and her two beautiful grandchildren walk with him here. So that's already breaking the protocol. But I'm breaking protocol because Bicol University is so close to my heart. And I mean that sincerely. Some of its professors and senior officials are my forever friends and forever colleague. Professor Emeritus Noli Mascareñas is one among many of Bicol Universities who I consider as friends. I have to mention somebody, Cap, Luis Amano. He was a retired professor of BU, and I think he became vice president during Noli's term, right? I promised Cap to come back to BU. The last time I saw him was in 2023. I promised to come back, and here I am. But Cap, You were called home na eh. So, but I still made it here. And of course, Professor Erwin Torres, I have witnessed you grow professionally. And I promise to you that in July 2025 UPLB commencement exercises, during your PhD hooding rights, I will shout the loudest. Promise ko yan. BU President Baby Boy Benjamin Nevers III, represented here by Attorney Alex Nepomuceno, University Professor, Dr. Jane Mascareñas, Graduate School Secretary, Dr. Roldan Cabiles. The invitation to be with you all today is both an honor and a privilege. I am deeply grateful for this rare opportunity, and BU, senior officials, faculty, and staff, maraming salamat po. 15 hours po yung biyahe from Los Baños. We took land eh. I did not take the plane. There was an offer for me to take the plane, but my granddaughter, Snow, said, Lolo, you're going to Bicol. I'd like to see Mount Mayon. I said, okay, then let's take the car. So that's 15 hours last night. Actually, yesterday. You know, events like this really make me so nervous. Alam niyo yung term na butterflies in your stomach and sweaty palms? That's me right now. Really. Not because I didn't have enough opportunities to speak in public, because I did have. My share of public speaking in conferences, seminars, workshops, what have you. However, in contrast to a technical presentation that relied on, thorough literature search, there is nothing to rely on to jumpstart this conversation. There is no state of the art, no state of knowledge. There is only one's experience to rely on. And because it is my own experience, it's unique to me. And therefore, as a matter of conclusion, my sharing my story may have limited interest and maybe applicability to you, the listeners, given your unique circumstances. So ang masasabi ko dito, what are your takeaways from this conversation? I'm sorry, folks. Maybe walang Sharon this time. Got it? Maybe walang Sharon. Sorry. Aaminin ko, I'd like to make my life easier in preparing a speech. So I used Meta AI to compose a graduation speech, and voila, in a matter of seconds, there displayed on my iPhone an AI-generated speech. But because it was based on an algorithm, it was template-like, cookie cutter. Okay lang sana yun eh. But my greatest issue with that is because it had no soul. It was not spoken from the heart. My heart in particular. For all it's worth, I wish to share with you my journey after graduate studies, after graduate school. And what a journey it has been. Kanta yun ni Lea Salonga. And the lessons aplenty. But before my sharing meanders into inanity, please allow me to congratulate you all for hurdling graduate school O ano, palakpakan naman dyan. Dugo at pawis ang pinuhunan ninyong lahat to gain a seat at this ceremony now. There is no such thing as petik-petik na pagpasok ng graduate school. Binagyong experiment, ulit. Terrible regression runs, Erwin, ulit. Syntax error in your programming, ulit. 2 araw ka na walang tulog, hold up in that lab. Wala ni isang patak ng distillate. Napaiyak ka na lang. But you never gave up. Entering graduate school is not for the faint of heart. But surviving graduate school is destined only for the toughest of tough who survived the roughest of rough. Tama ba yon? Agree, di ba? Again, congratulations. Sabi nga ng mga Gen Z, deserve nyo yan. Okay. Kung deserve nyo yan, ang tanong, that's it? Dr. Jane, yun na ba yun? Uwian na ba? May nanalo na ba? Success ka na? Sabi nga ng isang very famous TikToker, and I quote, yung sa imagine mo, success ka na. Pero step by the step pala. That TikTok earned a lot of millions of views because it's not because of its grammatical error or terrible accent, but because it hit you. It hit your gut. Tama? Uulitin ko, success ka na. It is exactly the same question that haunted me after I passed my PhD dissertation defense. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, it's a wrap. Uwi na ako ng Pilipinas. Email nyo na lang yung diploma ko. On a plane from Narita, pensive ang lolo. Feeling emote-emote ba? Eme-eme. That's it? Success na? Ano na? They say that hindsight is always 20/20 vision. Senior citizen na ako. I may not look like it, pero senior citizen na po ako. May 2 nga po akong apo eh. But looking back, I think I now have some clues and some lessons learned. And please allow me to share some of these to you. 4 na lessons po ito among many. Pero ito na lang muna i-highlight ko. Baka ma-time ako eh. Number 1, the unique value proposition for pursuing graduate studies. Imagine for 1 second that graduate school or graduate schooling can be likened to a project. Imagine niyo, just for 1 second. Ang itatanong ko sa inyo, so anong theory of change mo? What is your impact pathway? If a graduate degree is the metrics for output, what is the final outcome? What is the impact? From the get-go, I understood that armed with a PhD, I will be promoted in both position and designation. It's almost a foregone conclusion. And my compensation package will definitely be larger. Hindi na kailangang i-memorize yan. It's almost a given. But that did not underpin my TOC. That was not my theory of change. It is the deepening of knowledge and acquisition of new skills set, afforded by, and gained from graduate studies that jump-started my TOC, that jump-started my fear of change. My improved overall technical capacity enabled me to perform more strategic and innovative leadership roles and responsibilities within my agency. And I would like to believe, Professor Noli, humility aside, magyayabang na lang ako ng konti, that this contributed to the evolution of our agency as a thought leader in the national innovation system. Real talk po tayo. Publish or perish is a wake-up call for all of us to be serious in churning out exemplary research output, be physical products, services, or knowledge. In your promotion, maybe kung ikaw ay Assistant Professor 3, because of your publications, mapopromote ka to Associate Professor 1. Your promotion is determined, among other things, by the number of publications you authored during that rating period. But our impact pathway does not end with publications as outputs. Instead, Dr. Jane, tama yung punto ninyo. Sabi ko nga, tama-tama yun, yung segue ng introductory speech ni Dr. Jane. Instead, we trace the impact path towards these outputs transforming into at least positive outcomes. Kunwari, yung publication mo on pilot testing an improved cropping pattern trial led to the scaling up of the local agricultural extension office, which in turn led to the early and wide adoption and ultimately increased marketable surplus of small farm households. Di ba ang gandang TOC? What a fear of change to behold. Sana all. What I realized was that my ultimate success was not only defined and measured by achieving my own goals for myself, but also my contribution to higher level goals. My individual goal and societal goal, I would use it that way, both are called benefits, complementary and always simultaneous. Anything less than those conditions are, to my mind, suboptimal. Number 2 lessons. Meron pa akong dalawa. Number 2 pa lang to. Number 2 lesson. Humility and magnanimity go a long way. It took me tons of courage and humility to admit to my colleagues that I simply didn't know certain topics and that I didn't have answers to some of their questions either. And it's totally okay. Okay to not know. The thing about graduate school is that graduate school trained us to specialize in a certain field. You drilled deeper and explored the frontier of a specific knowledge. It was all about being intensive rather than extensive. Diyos ko, Lord, kahit anong gawin ko, I couldn't be a walking Google. But what graduate schooling has instilled in me or in us was that pag hindi mo alam, do rigorous research to find the answer. Now, for those things that I know, I willingly shared my thoughts, ideas, and knowledge when sought and needed. Be magnanimous in explaining to your research assistant the right how-tos. while I was unforgiving of sloppy work, and Erwin knows this so well, I handheld and mentored as often as I possibly could. Magnanimity is more than just being generous. It is also about sincere acknowledgement and deep appreciation of the collective efforts and contributions of everyone in the team, bar none. I mean everyone. During my tenure at Picard, my non-negotiable policy was, if substantive ang contribution mo sa research or publication, automatic co-author ka. Irrespective of your rank. You may be an entry-level research aide, but if your creative input is substantive, I don't care. I really didn't care how lowly you are or you were in the organizational totem pole. Co-author ka. Bigyan ng jacket yan. And one last thing about humility. Early on, and almost immediately after returning from graduate school, subconsciously, I began to be afflicted by this weird, super inflated sense of self-worth. Na para bang dilulu, that the world is my oyster, so to speak. Buti na lang, mabilis akong nagising sa katotohanan. The reality was and is, I was just an infinitesimally minute point in the whole world, the universe rather. My point being, there's no point sweating the small stuff. Ano naman ngayon if I was addressed by my name without it being prefixed or suffixed? Kailan bang sabihin sa akin, Dr. Albert Aquino, BS, MS, PhD, postdoc 1, postdoc 2, postdoc 3? No. It didn't work that way for me. Where I work at USAID, it didn't matter. It is more than enough that I am bringing something of worth to the table. That's the bottom line. Number 3. O, isa na lang. 3 na eh. Meaningful and impactful change takes time. Graduate school exposes us to new things and new ways of doing things. Because my mindset was premised on the world as my oyster, I was so gung-ho. I was a gung-ho returnee to the workplace. I iterated endlessly in my mind a spectacular re-entry plan. Eager viewer, armed with unfathomable zealousness ang peg ng lolo. In hindsight, I realized that the tenability or the fruition of my re-entry plan was dependent on many conditions, some within and some outside my manageable interest and sphere of influence. Ano-ano itong mga to? There are a lot, but here are some things that I'd like to mention about this. Some within my manageable interest and some outside my sphere of influence. Number 1, organizational inertia. Some institutional arrangements or rules of the game or institutions as we know it are rigid and inflexible. Parang 10 commandments etched on a stone tablet handed to Moses. Number 2, lag time or gestation period. Meaningful and lasting change is like running a full marathon. Hindi ito 100-meter dash. Number 3, competing use of your organization's resources. It is not so much that your organization or your agency doesn't have money, it's just that it has many priorities. So, sometimes, the decision made is something like this. Popondohan lahat. So may pondo yung basic research, may pondo rin yung gender and inclusion program. The point, however, is that the research budget is not enough to even hire a lowly one research associate or one research aide. Now, if you treat this as constraint maximization, and I bet my bottom dollar, nothing will change. However, if your zealousness as a returnee is coupled with thinking outside the box, the following may be worth considering. Number 1, inertia has never been and is never a permanent state. So, search for an entry point of change. Advocate for modification, but couple it with forward action. Advocacy and action, always a good combination. Number 2, promise and deliver the end game, but also highlight the milestone achievement along the impact pathway. Do not lose sight of the low-hanging fruits. On aggregate, reckoning of outcome means the sum total of everything. Your end game, your milestone achievements, and sometimes the interaction ng mga milestone achievements ninyo. Don't lose of that fact. And number 3, leverage your resources. Simply put, kung maliit ang pondo ng agency na ibinigay sa inyo, use that as a leverage or a counter offer or equity to attract external resources. Number 4, ilan pa ba to? 2 na lang. And number 4, gratitude also means paying forward. Lest we all forget, it took a village to help you gain a seat at these recognition rights now. Uulitin ko, it took a village. There is no such thing as a Superman here or Lone Ranger. It took a village so that you are now able to gain a seat at these recognition rights now. That entire village is composed of organizations that provided you scholarship, your supervisors who allowed you to be on study leave without pay or with pay, your colleagues who took on your job while you were on cerebral pursuit. Ulitin ko, cerebral pursuit. Feeling intellectual baga, every Saturday, oh, intellectual ako ngayon, ha? And of course, your family who are your anchor, among many. It is just right to pay them back. And we should, as an expression of gratitude. But gratitude takes a deeper meaning if we pay forward. Paying forward means repaying someone's kindness, not to the original giver, but to someone else. And that someone else, hopefully, passes our act of kindness to another person. And so on, such that a ripple effect of our kindness is born and sustained. That someone could be a newbie PhD student struggling with advanced advanced course in genetics. That someone could be a janitor who is a minimum wage earner. That someone could be an entry-level lab aide who is about to learn safety protocol in your laboratory. We pay back because we owe them. We pay forward because wala lang. No, we pay forward to make the world a better place for you and for me. Sabi nga nung kanta. Diba? Ulitin ko, we pay back because we owe them. But we pay forward because we want to have a better place. Masyado siyang mahirap i-internalize. But imagine if we pay forward, it would be a better place for you and for me nga naman talaga. Sabi nga ng kanta, and it is meant to be that way. Now, this is my story. My narrative of my journey after leaving the gates of Chiba University and UP in Japan and UPLB in Los Baños. Whether or not may masyasharon kayo sa conversation na ito or not, it's not a precondition to building your own narrative. So go forth and thrive. The world is your oyster. Congratulations, thank you, and good afternoon to everyone.
Let us once again extend our heartfelt applause to our guest of honor this afternoon. He is truly an exemplar of excellence and inspiration. Maraming salamat po.
At this meaningful moment, we are honored to present the Certificate of Commendation to our guest of honor in recognition of his invaluable contributions and outstanding dedication.
May we now invite the Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Maria Jane Mascareñas, together with Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, PhD, President of Bugaay, and the Dean of the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy, together with our University Registrar, Dr. Ramesses M. Lorino, and of course, our Professor Emeritus, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas.
And allow me to read the citations. Bicol University Graduate School, Legazpi City. This certificate of appreciation is awarded to Dr. Albert P. Aquino in grateful recognition of his outstanding service as guest speaker during the recognition program of the Bicol University Graduate School held on June 20, 2025 at the Pepperland Hotel, Legazpi City, anchored on the theme Shaping Future-Ready Graduate Education, Leading Change, Driving Sustainable Development. Given this 20th day of June 2025 at the Pepperland Hotel, Legazpi City, Albay, Philippines. Signed, the Dean of the BU Graduate School, Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascareñas, Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Maria Julieta B. Boris, and the SUC President for Dr. Babyboy Benjamin D. Nebres III. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to Dr. Albert P. Aquino.
Thank you once again, Jos and Magbalos. At this time, on behalf of our beloved President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nebres III, SUP President 4 of Bicol University, may I invite Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, PhD President of Bugaay, Dean of the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy, and University Professor, to give us the challenge and words of inspiration. A big round of applause.
Thank you very much, Madam Grace. With leave, may I discharge the singular privilege given me this afternoon to read the inspirational message and challenge from the Office of the President by our 9th Bicol University President, Dr. Benjamin Nebres. To our highly esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Albert P. Aquino, our equally esteemed immediate past president and Professor Emeritus Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas, our dynamic Bicol University Graduate School Administration, headed by its Dean, Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascareñas, the hardworking and equally dynamic deans of respective colleges and units where the various graduate programs are lodged, graduate faculty, distinguished guests, proud families of our graduate honorees, most especially our highly competent graduate students, pleasant afternoon. Today seems like any ordinary day, but to each of you, this day is unlike any other. It is a day where all your late nights that is spilled into early morning rush, all your anxieties and worries about sticking it out in the graduate school or simply calling it quits is finally vindicated and blessed. But beyond congratulations and the culmination of your lifelong dream of surviving graduate school, as working students and professionals, today is a moment of commissioning. As you step forward with advanced degrees in hand, I offer not only my congratulations, but also a solemn challenge. You have been prepared. You've mastered the rigors of graduate study. Now, you have to turn that preparation into mission. You have a lofty mission as scholars, thinkers, leaders, professionals who are in the best position to influence and shape a constantly evolving world. The theme plainly reflects this: shaping future-ready graduate education, leading change, driving sustainable development. You are not only the product of this vision, you are now its stewards. Stewards on a mission who stands at the threshold of new beginnings, called to act for the future you will help define and create. So I challenge you, if you must lead, lead not to disrupt, but to continue and build legacies of uplifted spirits and to heal broken systems and people in the spirit of ethical leadership. In a world hungry for solutions, be the researchers who listen, the innovators who uplift, the professionals who prioritize people before profit, service before image. We are at the threshold of discovering sustainable practices and solutions to global concerns for building sustainable societies. Be the professionals who are not afraid to ask questions, to stand for truth and goodness, even when you stand alone amidst controversies. Be the scholars and thinkers who can engage in global conversations and offer innovative ideas. Those who can work and work well without seeking recognition. Remember, graduate education should never just be about personal growth or advancement. At the end of the day, a graduate education is about collective responsibilities. It's about collaborative service and productive scholarship. Be a BUNO driven for humanity who applies boldly, compassionately, wisely, and responsibly what you've learned, allowing your work to be a true reflection of our shared values and commitment for excellence in the service of humanity. Influence and shape your respective corners of the world, rethink systems and operations, challenge norms and oppressive traditions. Lead by faith and by heart with a clear vision. Your word awaits your response. Congratulations and Diyos mabalos.
Thank you very much, Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, the Alumni Region President. Thank you, sir. And now, we move on to honor the exceptional achievements of our outstanding graduates through the awarding of certificates of commendation.
To present these well-deserved recognitions, we are privileged to be joined by Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascarenhas, Dean, Bicol University Graduate School, together with Dr. Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, Alumni Region President, Dr. Albert P. Aquino, our guest speaker. We also would like to be joined by Dr. Ramesses M. Lorino, the University Registrar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outstanding graduates of 2025.
Citation reads, Bicol University Graduate School, Certificate of Commendation is awarded to Jessica Liena Nemo, Master of Arts in English Education, as outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 9 semesters and 2 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.3.
From the Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management, Julius Montenegro Aicardo, outstanding graduate master's level, has completed all the academic requirements with 4 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.28.
For the Master of Public Administration, Open University, we have Miss Christine Federes Montañez, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 8 semesters, and obtained a grade point average of 1.27.
From the Master in Cooperative Management, Jocelyn Dulay del Rosario, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements with 5 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.27.
For the Master of Arts in Chemistry Education, we have Mr. Christian Quezada Carr, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 8 semesters and 2 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.3.
From the Master of Arts in Chemistry Education, Blazy Remo Formasil, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 8 semesters and 2 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.257.
For the Master in Entrepreneurship, we have Giselle Marfil Lustan, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 5 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.24.
From the Master of Arts in Social Studies Education, Open University, Bernard Sena Pantonilla, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 8 semesters and obtained a grade point average of 1.221.
For the Master in Management, Open University, we have Dumet Jean Francia Palaypay Overo, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 11 semesters and obtained a grade point average of 1.2.
From the Master of Arts in Physical Education, Mark Julius Maga Garcia, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 7 semesters and 2 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.2.
For the Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management, Open University, Jamel de las Martires San Joaquin, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 10 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.3.
From the Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management, Open University, Maria Eleanor Garay Bron, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 8 semesters and obtained a grade point average of 1.2.
For the Master of Arts in Cultural Education, Mr. Ronald Gacosta Estrabella, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 6 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.192.
From the Master of Arts in General Science Education, Wesley Gabriel Rabina Lopez, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 6 semesters and 2 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.183.
For the Master of Arts in General Science Education, Mr. Leo Garcia Bogayan, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 6 semesters and 2 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.175.
From the Master of Arts in Nursing, Nicole Dialca Pilapil, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 6 semesters and 2 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.173.
For the Master in Management, Donna Ruth Sergio Barrios, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 8 semesters and obtained a grade point average of 1.22.
From the Master in Management, Darwin Abarrientos Abion, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 6 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.27.
For the Master in Management, Ms. Donna Pia Celso, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 8 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.26.
From the Master in Management, Joanne Losañez Bañares, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 6 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.25.
For the Master in Management, Riza Jane Alegre Amoncio, outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 5 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.17.
From the Master of Arts in Mathematics Education, Kurt Renzel Villarba, outstanding graduate, master's level, has completed all the academic requirements within 5 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.21.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the Master of Arts in Mathematics Education, our most outstanding graduate, master's level, completed all the academic requirements within 4 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.11, Warren Boaloy Sayago.
From the Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Foundations, Joanne Concepcion Alejo, outstanding graduate, doctoral level, has completed all the academic requirements within 10 semesters and 1 mid-year and obtained a grade point average of 1.188.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most outstanding graduate, doctoral level, Doctor of Philosophy in Filipino, Mr. Jovan Anted Giray, has completed all the academic requirements within 7 semesters and 3 mid-years and obtained a grade point average of 1.175.
Once again, congratulations to our outstanding graduates, both from the doctoral and master's level. We now proceed to honor the Transnational Education or the TNE Scholar under the dual degree program between Bicol University, Philippines and the University of Liverpool in United Kingdom. This program, culminating in a Master of Science in Sustainable Food Systems, represents a remarkable collaboration that advances global academic excellence and sustainable development.
Citation reads, University of Liverpool, Faculty of Health and Life Sciences. Degree of Master of Science, we hereby certify that on the authority of the Senate, Rollins Derek Ranices Cruz was awarded the degree of Master of Science in Sustainable Food System, passed with distinction on the 21st day of November 2023, and that the degree was conferred at a ceremony on the 12th day of December 2023, signed by the Vice Chancellor.
Another certificate of commendation is awarded to Mr. Lawrence Derek R. Cruz, Transnational Education TNE Scholar, in recognition of his outstanding commitment as Transnational Education TNE Scholar, earning dual master's degree in Master of Science in Sustainable Food Systems from the University of Liverpool, United Kingdom, with distinction, and Master of Science in Sustainable Food Systems from Bicol University, Philippines, given this 20th day of June 2025 at Pepperland Hotel, Legazpi City, Albay, Philippines.
Another award from the University of Liverpool School of Life Sciences, MSc Sustainable Food Systems. 3rd place graduating student is awarded to Rollins Derek Cruz for candidates who have distinguished themselves by achieving the 3rd highest overall average on the MSc SFSM program. Signed, Professor Susan Volkel, Head of School, December 2023. We now arrive at one of the most inspiring moments of our program, celebrating the spirit of inquiry, innovation, and academic excellence. This segment is dedicated to honoring the outstanding researchers who have distinguished themselves on the R&D forum and through their exemplary contributions to the Asia Pacific Consortium of Researchers and Educators Incorporated.
Certificate of Commendation is hereby awarded to Cyrene May G. Burton, Advisor Dr. Lilibeth A. Kahuday, for winning second place paper award for the paper titled In Vitro Biological Activities, Phytochemical Analysis and Chemical Profiling of Leaf, Pulp, and Bark Extracts of Pili, presented during the BU Graduate Student R&D Forum 2025 for Master's Level Research category, held on June 13, 2025 via virtual conferencing, given this 13th day of June 2025 at Bicol University, Legazpi City, signed by the University President, Dr. Babyboy Benjamin D. Nebres III.
Another certificate of commendation is hereby awarded to Ms. John Concepcion Alejo for winning second place paper award for the paper titled Assessment of Grade 10 Interdisciplinary Projects Towards a Framework of Interdisciplinary Assessment, presented during the Bicol University Graduate Student R&Z Forum 2025 for doctoral level research category, held on June 13, 2025 via virtual conferencing. Advisor Dr. Lorna M. Minya.
Another certificate of commendation is hereby awarded to Marian B. Bustamante, Advisor, Attorney Joseph L. Bartolata, for winning third place paper award for the paper titled Financial Management Framework of Secondary Schools in the Division of Albay, presented during the BU Graduate Student R&D Forum 2025 for doctoral level research category, held on June 13, 2025 via virtual conferencing.
Certificate of commendation is given to Ms. Nicole D. Pilapil for winning third place paper award for the paper titled Facilitators and Barriers to Infection Prevention and Control Program among Level 1 Government Hospitals in the province of Sorsogon, presented during the BU Graduate School R&D Forum 2025 for Master's Level Research category, held on June 13, 2025 via virtual conferencing. Advisor Dr. Nara A. Galan.
Another certificate of commendation is hereby awarded to Blazy Remo Formasil, Advisor Dr. Karina B. Orden, for winning Best Paper Award for the paper titled Lessons in General Chemistry Using Student-Constructed Arduino-Based Laboratory Instruments, presented during the BU Graduate Student R&D Forum 2025 for Master's Level Development category, held June 13, 2025 via virtual conferencing.
Certificate of commendation is given to Neil Dominic B. Carrillo for winning Best Paper Award for the paper titled The Carbon Footprints of Bicol University Legazpi Main Campus, presented during the BU Graduate School Student R&D Forum 2025 for Master's Level Research category, held on June 13, 2025 via virtual conferencing. Advisor Dr. Ana Marie R. Abante.
Another certificate of commendation is hereby awarded to Nestor L. Lasala Jr., Advisor Dr. Lorna M. Minya, for winning Best Paper Award for the paper titled Problem-Based Learning Approach in Teaching Environmental Science for Environmental Sustainability, presented during the BU Graduate Student R&D Forum 2025 for doctoral level research category, held June 13, 2025 via virtual conferencing.
Asia Pacific Consortium of Researchers and Educators, in partnership with Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology and Education, and collaboration with other schools and universities, award the certificate of presentation to Cyrene May G. Barton of Bicol University for the exceptional on-site presentation of innovative and impactful research findings titled In Vitro Biological Activities, Phytochemical Analysis and Chemical Profiling of Pili, Canarium, Ovatum, Angle during the Asian Graduate Studies Summit 2025 with the theme Bridging Knowledge to Action, Transformative Graduate Education and Research for a Sustainable Asia, held on May 21 to 23, 2025 at the Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology and Education, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, given this 22nd day of May 2025, signed Associate Professor Dr. Witawit Jinyam, Dean Graduate School, Barafa University Executive Director, and Professor Director Hom Halan bin Modnor, Chairman of the University Technical Malaysia.
Asia Pacific Consortium of Researchers and Educators in partnership with Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology and Education and in collaboration with Bicol University awards this certificate of recognition to research project titled Analyzing Sustainable and Inclusive Rural Livelihood Development Projects. Proponent Hazel Jean C. Pesino, Bicol University, of the Best Research Paper Award during the Asian Graduate Studies Summit 2025 with the theme Bridging Knowledge to Action, Transformative Graduate Education and Research for a Sustainable Asia, held 21 to 23 at Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology and Education, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, given this 23rd day of May 2025. Signed, Executive Director of APCR, Associate Professor Dr. Witawat Jinyam, and the Chairman of APCR, Professor Mod Ajahani Hid Mod Nor.
The same certificate of recognition is given to proponents Maxelinda R. Balaguer of Bicol University as the Best Research Paper Award during the Asian Graduate Studies Summit 2025 with the title The Implementation of Partnership Against Hunger and Poverty Program and Assessment with the theme Bridging Knowledge to Action, Transformative Graduate Education and Research for a Sustainable Asia, held on May 21 to May 23, 2025 at the Ho Chi Minh City University of Technology and Education, Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, given this 23rd day of May 2025.
Certificate of Participation. This certificate is presented to Neil Dominic D. Carreo in recognition and appreciation for your contribution as an abstract presenter at the Asia Pacific Forum on Sustainable Development Youth Forum 2025 held February 19 to 21, 2025. The APFSD Forum convened over 549 young people from 34 countries and territories in Asia and the Pacific region, both virtually and in person, to discuss Youth Inclusive Agenda 2023 for Sustainable Development. Signed, the Executive Director of Arrow Malaysia, si Vahanthi Tarabina Thiran, Coordinator, YPeer Asia Pacific Center in Thailand, Sangeet Kayashta, Regional Director or Coordinator, Youth Lead Thailand, Ika Noviati, Organizing Partner, Major Group for Children and Youth, Yugathra Srivastava.
Once again, congratulations to all our awardees. To deliver the response on behalf of the doctoral graduates, we are honored to call upon Mr. Jovan Anted Geray, candidate for graduation with a Doctor of Philosophy in Filipino and recipient of the Most Outstanding Graduate Award at the doctoral level. Please join me again in welcoming Mr. Geray.
Itinatanghal natin ang araw na ito bilang tugatog ng tagumpay, isang paglalakbay na binuo ng mga pahinaan ng aklat, sa mga gabi ng makabuluhang paglilimi at sa walang humpay na pagsisid ng karunungan. Mabunying pagdalo dito sa seremonya ng pagkilala 2025 rito sa The Pepperland Hotel, lungsod ng Legazpi. Sa ating kagalang-galang na Pangulo ng Pamantasan, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nibres III, na kinatawan ni Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, ang University Professor, sa masigasig na pangalawang Pangulo ng Akademikong Gawain, Dr. Maria Julieta B. Bores, gayon din ang aking mataas na paggalang sa ating panauhing pandangal, Dr. Albert P. Aquino, pinagpipitagang Dekano ng Paralang Graduado, Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascarenhas, ang ating kalihim ng Paaralang Graduado, Dr. Roldan Cabilis, Registrar ng BU Grad School, Ms. Veronica Gomez, ang ating University Registrar, Dr. Rameses Loreno, ang ating panauhin, Professor Emeritus Dr. Arnolfo Mascarenhas, ang pamunuan ng Alumni Association, mga tagapayo ng iba't ibang programa ng Paaralang Graduado, mga tagapaghasik ng karunungan, mga magulang na naririto ngayon, kapwa ko magsisipagtapos, isang mapagpalang pagbati ng karangalan at pag-asa. Sa panahong hitik ng pagbabago at hamon, tayo ay pinili ng panahon upang sumabay sa agos ng kaunlaran at maging daluyan ng mga ideya, gawa at adikain tungo sa kinabukasang likha ng dunong, disiplina at malasakit. Kaugnay sa tema ngayong taon ng pagkilala, Shaping Future-Ready Graduate Education, Leading Change, Driving Sustainable Development o sa matapat na pagsasalin, paghubog sa edukasyong graduado na handa sa hinaharap, pamumuno sa pagbabago, pagtutulak ng likaskayang kaunlaran. Ito ay hindi lamang adhikain, kundi ito ay panata. Isang panata na hawak ng ating mga palad na hindi lamang tagumpay ang nakaukit, kundi pananagutang isabuhay ang mga kaalamang ating kinatha sa 4 na sulok ng classroom, sa mga pananaliksik na isinagawa at sa bawat proyektong hinubog ng ating profesional at moral na pagkatao. Sa gitna ng mga banta ng makabagong panahon, pagbabago sa klima, krisis sa edukasyon, paglalaho ng mga katutubong wika at iba pa, tayo bilang mga produkto ng graduadong edukasyon ay hinihimok upang manguna, makialam at magsulong ng makabuluhang pagbabago. Isang pagbabago na hindi pansamantala, kundi panlipunan at pangmatagalan. Sa pagsusulat natin ng disertasyon at pagpapalimbag sa mga prestiyosong journal at publikasyon, sa bawat oras ng pananaliksik at pagninilay, hinubog tayo upang tumugon sa mga tanong na ngayon at likhain ang mga sagot para sa bukas. Ang edukasyong graduado na ating tinatahak, gaya ng Bicol University Graduate School, ay higit pa sa antas ng akademikong prestihiyo. Ito ay landas ng paglinang ng kaisipan at pagpapanday ng diwang handang maglingkod. Sa ilalim ng temang ito, ating naunawaan na ang tunay na kahulugan ng pag-aaral ay hindi natatapos sa pagtatapos. Ito ay nananahan sa kakayahang mamuno sa gitna ng pagbabago at sa paninindigang itaguyod ang likaskayang kaunlaran. Hindi rin natin maisasantabi ang bisyon ng ating pinagpipitagang Pangulo ng Pamantasan, ang Bicol University bilang a university for humanity characterized by productive scholarship, transformative leadership, collaborative service, and distinctive character for sustainable societies, kung saan naroon ang paanyaya ng pagbabanyuhay. Ito ang naging pasaporte natin noong tayo ay nagsimula pa lamang magdukal ng karunungan na siyang magiging balangkas natin sa anumang gawaing akademiko. Kami pong mga nagsisipagtapos ay handang tumugon. Handa kaming maging scholar na mapanlikha, hindi lamang para sa mga aklat, kundi para sa buhay. Handa kaming manguna, hindi sa layuning makapangibabaw, kundi upang maghikayat at magtaguyod ng makabuluhang pagbabago sa kanya-kanyang larangan. Handa kaming maglingkod sa diwa ng pakipagkapwa, kaisahan at malasakit alang-alang sa kapakanan ng higit na nakararami. At higit sa lahat, handa kaming magsabuhay ng isang katangitanging pagkatao, matatag na prinsipyo, marubdob na adhikain at makatao para sa isang lipunang likaskayang paunlarin. Sa ngalan ng mga magiging doktor, taos-puso po kaming nagpapasalamat sa mga taong nasa likod ng aming naabot. Ang tagumpay na ito ay hindi wakas, kundi simula ng isang misyong panghabang buhay para sa bayan, para sa sangkatauhan, at para sa daigdig na nangangailangan ng liwanag ng edukasyon. Huwag tayong huminto sa pagkatuto. Huwag tayong mangimi sa paglilingkod. At huwag nating kalimutan ang ating tungkuling moral at espiritual sa ating bayan. Sa pagtatapos ng aking tugon, hayaan ninyong bitiwan ko ang pahayag na ito na sinasabing, ang tunay na talino ay hindi sumisigaw. Ito'y naririnig sa paraan ng inyong pakikitungo. Sa rurok ng tagumpay, manatiling nakayuko upang higit kang maging daluyan ng biyaya. Muli, maraming salamat at mabuhay ang Bicol University. Mabuhay ang edukasyong graduado. Mabuhay ang pamumunong may layunin. At mabuhay ang bawat isang handang ialay ang talino at puso para sa kinabukasang likaskaya. Maraming salamat at pagpupugay po sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat din, Ginoong Giray, at mabuhay ka para sa iyong makabuluhang mensahe. Prinapis ko yun. At this juncture, at this time, representing the master's graduates, we now invite for a response, Ms. Warren Bualoy Sayago, candidate for graduation with a Master of Arts in Mathematics Education and distinguished as the most outstanding graduate at the master's level. A round of applause, please.
To our distinguished guest, Dr. Albert P. Aquino, to our University President, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nabres III, which is being represented by Attorney Dr. Alex B. Nepomuceno, the Dean of BU College of Social Sciences and Philosophy, and the President of Bugaay. To the Dean of BU Graduate School, Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascarenas, to the College Secretary of BU Graduate School, Dr. Roldan C. Cabales, to the university officials, deans and directors of different colleges and campuses, program chairpersons, esteemed professors, guests, proud parents, my fellow honorees, and everyone who made this momentous occasion possible, good afternoon. Diyos marhay na hapon po sa Satuya Gabos. Today, mark not just the culmination of our academic journey, but the beginning of a lifelong commitment to knowledge, excellence, and purpose. And as I stand before you, humbled yet deeply honored, allow me to carry the collective voice of every student who once questioned whether the sleepless nights, endless readings, and ceaseless revisions would ever pay off. Let me take you back to those long punishing nights, nights that blurred into dawns. I vividly recall sitting alone, hunched over my laptop, the soft glow of the screen illuminating my weary eyes. My desk was cluttered with research journals, unfinished reports, highlighters drained of inks, and cup of cold coffee that had long lost their purpose. Each deadline approached like a wave crashing harder than the last. Comprehensive reports were due, presentations were pending, and yet the clock never stopped ticking. There were moments I wanted to shut down everything and retreat, but something within, a small, unwavering voice, kept whispering, push forward, finish strong, and graduate on time. Then came thesis implementation. If the coursework was the storm, the thesis writing journey was the super typhoon. Theoretical frameworks were challenged, methodologies were revised, and data collection felt like chasing shadows. I remember standing in front of a panel, defending a study I had poured months of effort into, heart pounding, words sometimes faltering, but always rising to the occasion. It wasn't a smooth ride. There were moments of confusion, of self-doubts, of imposter syndrome creeping in, asking, am I really cut out for this? Is this meant for me? Ginusto ko ba to? Carry ko pa ba? But all those trials, I held on to my personal mantra. Grit today, greatness tomorrow. And this became more than just a mantra. It was a call to action. A reminder that excellence is not an accident, but a decision. A decision made daily, in silence, when no one is watching. It is forged in adversity, refined by discipline, and sustained by vision. My journey, our journey, is a testament to that enduring passion of excellence. The kind of excellence that doesn't seek an applause, but an impact. The kind of perseverance that does not end with a diploma, but commits to lifelong learning and continuous development. Because the true measure of education is not how much we've memorized, but how much we apply, we adapt, and we grow. Bicol University has not just equipped us with degrees and knowledge. It has shaped us to be thinkers, leaders, and change agents. It taught us that education is not the destination, but a mission to illuminate, to elevate, and to innovate. And as we step forward from this institution, may we continue to learn, not because we are students and we seek for promotion, but because we are human, forever evolving. Let those we have learned from this institution be our enabling factor to be public servant and would bring the guiding torch of a university for humanity. This achievement of mine this achievement is not mine alone. I stand on the shoulders of giants, of people who believe in me even when I faltered. First and foremost, to the Almighty God, thank you for my refuge and strength, for carrying me when I was too weak to stand on my own. Your grace sustained me. To my family and friends, whose encouragement served as both compass and anchor, thank you for reminding me for who I am and what I am capable of when everything felt impossible. Your love kept me going. To the Department of Science and Technology, Science Education Institute, and to every Filipino taxpayers, know that your investment in my education is not in vain. Your support not built not as only a scholar, but a servant leader committed to give back through meaningful work and a responsible citizenship. To my mentors and professors, your wisdom, your high standards, your tireless dedications demanded the best from us. You shaped not just my mind, but also my character. And to everyone who in one way or another helped me become the person I am today, thank you. Your impact is indelible. Let us all remember, grit today, greatness tomorrow. Let it echo in our careers, in our advocacies, in our daily decisions. Let us not settle for what is easy, but strive for what is excellent. The world needs thinkers, yes, but more than that, it needs doers with heart, courage, and unwavering commitment. Congratulations, honorees. Let's go beyond surviving the grind. Let's lead, inspire, and transform because the learning never stops and neither will we. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang Bicol University at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Mix Warren Saigo. our most outstanding graduate, master's level. We will now proceed with the awarding of certificates of completion and the pinning of academic regalia to our candidates for graduation for doctoral, master's, and diploma programs. Our readers are Professor Jaslyn T. Imperial, Graduate Faculty, and Professor Eda Salvacion P. Adornado, Graduate Faculty.
And to present the awards, we have Dr. Maria Jane B. Mascarenhas, the Dean of the BIA Graduate School. Of course, Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, Alumni Regent President. Dr. Ramesses M. Lorino, University Registrar. Our guest speaker, Dr. Albert P. Aquino. And to pin the academic regalia, we request the respective deans and directors with the program advisors.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bicol University Graduate School, Legazpi City, candidates for graduation. Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership and Management, mid-year 2024. Camilo Equipado Ariedo. Thesis, dissertation, the level of performance of school heads in the 2nd District Schools Division Office of Albay. Advisor, Dr. Maria Jocelyn J. Paje.
First semester, school year 2024-2025, Maria Aini Altea Naron, Management Strategies to Enhance the Implementation of the PhilHealth Consulta Package in DepEd Albay Division. Advisor, Dr. Jean Annette S. Ibo.
Semester, school year 2024-2025, Romel Fraga Valeros. Dissertation, New Normal School Management of Elementary Schools, Practices of Elementary School Principals in the Division of Camarines Norte. Advisor, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nebres III.
Cyril Habulan Baniel. Dissertation, Performance of Bachelor of Science in Automotive Technology graduates of Bicol University. An Employer's Review. Advisor, Dr. Nicanor B. Baldin.
Marian Vitulio Bongalon Muan. Dissertation, Engaging Parents and Partners in School-Based Remediation Programs. Advisor, Dr. Linda B. Campopos.
Virginia Bunao Dagta. Dissertation, difficulties, experience, and coping strategies in learning and development, basis for an intervention program. Advisor, Dr. Norma L. Magdato.
Shena Katimbang Laviste. Dissertation, Status of Implementation of SPED Inclusive Education in the Schools Division Office of Iriga City. Advisor, Dr. Henny P. Lumibao.
Shirley Estrellas Legaspi. Dissertation, Practices of Teachers and School Heads in Literacy Development. Advisor, Dr. Agnes M. Reonal.
Michelle Danielle Lozañez. Dissertation, Instructional Manual for Digitalizing Lessons in Science. Advisor, Dr. John Mark M. Mayor.
Shara Marie Angelica Binalia Manila. Development and Evaluation of Video Lessons from Camarines Norte's Unpublished Dances for Senior High School. Advisor, Dr. Babyboy Benjamin D. Nebres III.
Wendely Rubio Ranera. Dissertation, Localized Practices on Disaster Preparedness of Selected Public Secondary Schools in Albay Division. Advisor, Dr. Nora L. Licu.
Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Foundations. First semester, school year 2024-2025. Abner Lagahino de Llosa. Dissertation, Academic-Related Distresses Among Non-Traditional Students, a Multiple Case Analysis. Advisor, Dr. Ruby Ann A. Ayo.
Maria Crisanta Melia Harke. Dissertation, Retirement Experiences Among Retired Faculty of Sorsogon State University, a Phenomenography. Advisor, Dr. Maria Vida Teresa O. Sales.
Maria Celeste de Leon San Pablo. Dissertation, Resource-Based Course Packages for the Music Component of the BKED Program. Advisor, Dr. Lorna M. Minya.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025. Hector Belenzo Atondo. Dissertation, Teaching Philosophies and Practices for the 21st Century, Teaching and Learning. Advisor, Dr. Renelyn E. Bautista.
Owen Lorca del Castillo. Dissertation, Enhanced Program in Christian Living Education for Grade 10. Advisor, Dr. Lorna M. Minya.
Oliver Frades Garbin. Dissertation, Shifting Vision and Evolving Performances, exploring the changing mindscape and dance-scape of Festival Street Dance presentation in Sorsogon Province. Advisor, Dr. Baby Boy Benjamin D. Nebres III.
Nestor Junior Labayo Lasala. Dissertation: Problems-based learning approach in teaching environmental science for environmental sustainability. Advisor: Dr. Lorna M. Nini.
Eduardo Jr. Lita Llanera. Strategies of School in Support to Teacher Quality based on the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers. Advisor, Dr. Edison A. Perez.
Brian Embudo Novio. Dissertation: Lived Experiences of Campus Journalists and School Paper Advisors. Advisor: Dr. Agnes M. Reonal.
Jordan Miranda Pucard. Dissertation, Evidence-Based Exercise and Sports Training Program Development Framework. Advisor, Dr. Annalisa C. Pasano.
Joanne Concepcion Alejo. Dissertation: Assessment of Grade 10 Interdisciplinary Projects towards a Framework for Interdisciplinary Assessment. Advisor, Dr. Lorna M. Minya.
Marilu Palmes Barcela. Dissertation, Course Guide in Science, Technology, and Society, Enhancing Students' Conceptual Understanding and Personal Civic Responsibilities. Advisor, Dr. Nora L. Lico.
Gloria Gueta Hate. Dissertation: Development of Pedagogical Framework for Teaching Physics in the Secondary Level. Advisor, Dr. Sheila I. Arroco.
Arlene Escandor Legaspi. Dissertation, Developing Functional Literacy of Junior High School Students in Oras National High School, Castilla, Sorsogon. Advisor, Dr. Sheila I. Arroco.
Lyra Ruth Placedes Nasayaw. Dissertation: Exploring the Practices of Private Schools in Support of Beginning Teachers. Basis for a Professional Development Program. Advisor, Dr. Maribel M. Naz.
Lalaine Hernandez Niones. Dissertation, Development of an Integrated Reading Program for Donsol East District. Advisor, Dr. Norolin O. De Chavez.
Isabel de la Austria Porlaje. Dissertation: The Implementation of Parents as Reading Tutors. PART Program. Advisor, Dr. Agnes M. Reonal.
Doctor of Philosophy, Major in Development Management, Second Semester, 2024-2025. Maria Julieta Kernel Razonable. Dissertation, The Philippine National Police Forensic Group, Linking Forensic Services in Attaining Justice and Development. Advisor, Attorney Joseph L. Bartolata, PhD.
Doctor of Philosophy in Development Management. First semester, school year 2024-2025. Maxelinda Ray Balaguer. Dissertation, the implementation of partnership against hunger and poverty. Program and assessment. Advisor, Dr. Luis O. Amano.
Shena Toscano Botalon. Dissertation, Proposed Internationalization Plan for Tobacco National High School. Advisor, Dr. Dimson M. Rivero.
Nerissa Solomon Casin. Dissertation, Church-State Collaboration Framework for Socio-Economic Development Programs in the Diocese of Legazpi. Advisor, Dr. Ana Marie R. Abante.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025. Graham Marquez Nas. Dissertation, The Livelihood System of Sardinelia Lemuru. Fisheries in the coastal communities of Bulan, Sorsogon. Policy implications for community development. Advisor, Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas.
Marian Belen Bustamante. Dissertation, Financial Management Framework of Secondary Schools in the Division of Albay. Advisor, Attorney Joseph L. Bartolata, PhD.
Hazel Jean Celestial Pesino. Dissertation, Analysis for Sustainable and Inclusive Rural Livelihood Development Projects for Presentation, Camarines Sur. Advisor, Engineer Francia D. Octesa, PhD.
Sanilen Gial Requilias. Dissertation, Capability Context Model for Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprises, Flood Risks Management in Tinali, Watershed, Albay Province. Advisor, Dr. Ana Marie R. Abante.
Requesting the program advisor for Doctor of Philosophy in Filipino to please join on the stage. Doctor of Philosophy in Filipino, second semester, school year 2024-2025. Jovan Anted Giray. Dissertation, Pamamapang kultura sa mga panitikang oral na pamana ng lawang. Hilagang Samar, Identidad ng Pagkataong Lawanganon. Advisor, Dr. Leticia M. Lopez.
Zandro Paulo Saquillo Tiaba. Dissertation, Hidden Curriculum at Kakayahang Pangwika Tungo sa Kalakasang Pang-Akademiko. Advisor, Dr. Evelyn C. Oliquino.
Danette May Casuco Abalos. Dissertation, Ang Bisa ng Ontograpiyang Pilipino sa Samar State University. Advisor, Dr. Leticia M. Lopez.
Rowena Narbonita Ariaso. Dissertation, Waray Salditik, Kompendium ng Isinatitik ng mga Salindilang Panitikang Waray. Advisor, Dr. Leticia M. Lopez.
Maricel Ortea Baldosa. Dissertation, Pagdumdum sa mga surumatanon ng lawak. Hilagang Samar, Pagsusuri Kultural. Advisor, Dr. Leticia M. Lopez.
Caroline Tabirara Borja, dissertation, Lebel ng kasanayan ng mga gurong nagtuturo ng Filipino sa senior high school batay sa pambansang pangprofesyonal na pamantayan para sa mga guro. Advisor, Dr. Grace L. Mayor.
Grace Fundador Buanga. Dissertation, Reading Progress Tool App. Mungtahing kagamitan sa pagpapaunlad ng pasalitang pagbasa sa Antas Elementarya. Advisor, Dr. Leticia M. Lopez.
Jocelyn Bordeos Ombao, dissertation, pagdalumat sa mga dialekto sa lalawigan ng Sorsogon. Advisor, Dr. Leticia M. Lopez.
May we now request the program advisor for the Doctor of Philosophy in Peace and Security Administration to join the awarding group on stage. Second semester, Doctor of Philosophy in Peace and Security Administration, second semester 2024-2025. Rodrigo Dizon de Mesa, dissertation, the status of implementation of the CCTV Utilization Program for Crime Prevention and Personal Security in selected barangays in Quezon City, Philippines. Advisor, Dr. Philip Paul R. Fortuno.
Ramp Nielsen C. Uy, dissertation, affiliation of private security agencies, key to Philippine Army Reserve operational readiness. Advisor, Dr. Clea L. Bongat.
Anthony Manlulo Villafranca, dissertation, a study on the safety and security services in the House of Representatives, a proposed model. Advisor, Attorney Alex B. Nepomuceno, PhD.
May we call on stage the advisor of Doctor of Philosophy in Public Administration to give the awards to our Doctor of Philosophy in Public Administration, second semester, school year 2024-2025, Aramis Aristides Aicardo Balde. Dissertation, operational status and readiness of the Bureau of Fire Protection in the province of Albay. Advisor, Dr. Noemi L. Ibo.
Irene Villafranca Ablao, dissertation, Executive Legislative Agenda, Localized Implementation Guide. Advisor, Attorney Joseph L. Bartolata, PhD.
May we call on stage the Program Advisor of Master of Arts in Education, Major in Administration and Supervision. Master of Arts in Education, Major in Administration and Supervision. Second semester 2024-2025, Annabel Luste Pulvinar, Dissertation, Implementation of School-Based Management in Libon East District. Advisor, Dr. Rebecca Rosario O. Bercasio.
Thank you very much, Dr. Habalo. Now, for the Master of Arts in Education major in English, may we call on the program advisor to join the group for the presentation on stage. Master of Arts in Education, major in English, second semester, school year 2024-2025. Rochelle Garcia Opalalik. Dissertation, Instructional Materials for Remediation in Writing of the Grade 10 Students. Advisor, Dr. Angela E. Lorenzana.
May we call on stage the advisor of Master of Arts in Education, major in Mathematics Education. For the Master of Arts in Education, major in Mathematics Education, second semester 2024-2025, Brenly Bailon Mendoza. Dissertation, Teacher's Readiness, Basis for the Development of a Capability Building Program in Mathematics for the Alternative Learning Systems, Senior High School. Advisor, Prof. Richard M. Loterte.
For the major of arts in education, major in reading, may we call on the program advisor for the masters in education, major in reading, to join the group on stage for the award. Master of Arts in Education, major in reading, second semester, school year 2024-2025. Romel Pado Halmasco. Dissertation, Effective Practices in Developing Word Recognition Skills Among Grade 3 Pupils. Advisor, Dr. Miriam P. Maldo.
May we call on stage the program advisor for Master of Arts in Science in Education, major in Science Education. Master of Arts in Education, major in Science Education, second semester 2024-2025, Imelda Alcaraz Magas. Dissertation, Differentiated Instruction for Elementary Science 3 in Modular Distance Learning. Advisor, Dr. Maria Teresa A. Mirandili.
Requesting now the program advisor for the Master of Arts in Biology Education. Thank you very much to the first group of presenters. Now may we call on Professor Emeritus Dr. Arnulfo M. Mascareñas, Professor Erwin L. Torres, and the BAG Secretary, Dr. Roldan C. Cabiles, for the second group of award. Master of Arts in Biology Education. First semester, school year 2024-2025. Grace Sales Arbaja. Thesis. Lessons using Nearpod in Earth and Life Science for Senior High School. Advisor, Professor Maria Lourdes M. Macasignac.
Marjorie Nacion Mendina. Thesis, Supplementary Learning Materials for Grade 11 Earth and Life Science, Integrating Disaster Readiness and Risk Reduction Concepts. Advisor, Prof. Janet N. Ariola.
Mary Chris Akbang de Castro. Thesis, Lessons in Grade 8 Biology, Integrating Climate Literacy Principles. Advisor, Dr. John Mark M. Mayor.
Ivy Abril Palcon. Thesis, Ethnoscience-based modules for Grade 8 Biology. Advisor, Dr. Edison A. Perez.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025. Patrick Armario. Thesis, Learning Activities Utilizing Artificial Intelligence Tools in Teaching Grade 7 Biology. Advisor, Professor Maria Lourdes M. Macasignac.
Charles Vincent Santuyo Celatare. Thesis, Level of Content Knowledge in Practical Research 1 and General Biology 1 of Senior High School Students. Advisor, Prof. Maria Lourdes M. Macasignac.
Gary Maranan de Luna. Thesis, Gamified Activities in Addressing Learning Gaps in Life Science. Advisor, Dr. Jade O. Alberto.
James Carlo Panong Frias. Thesis, Lessons using mobile web applications with engineering design process oriented activities for senior high school biology. Advisor, Professor Janet N. Ariola.
Dominic Nuda Magdarao. Thesis, Design Thinking Activities for General Biology 1. Advisor, Dr. Maria Lota C. Monte.
Gigi Eric Quinto Matias. Thesis, Harmonization of Biotechnology in Special Science Program. Advisor, Dr. Edison A. Perez.
Mark Joed Quinto Matias. Thesis, Pedagogical Strategies and Experiences of Science Teachers during the implementation of the National Learning Camp. Advisor, Dr. Edison A. Perez.
Renato Pasistol Racad. Thesis, Community-Based Information, Education, and Communication, IEC Materials on Health, Nutrition, Sanitation, and Environmental Protection. Advisor, Dr. Al D. Besmonte.
Francia Joven Babay. Thesis, Development and Validation of Interactive Branching Videos in Teaching Environmental Science. Advisor, Professor Daves L. Tonga.
Ferlin Castro Bolaños. Thesis, Strategic Intervention Material using Kotobi Application in General Biology 1. Advisor, Dr. Jade O. Alberto.
Hannah Ferreras de Una. Thesis, Mobile Augmented Reality Supported Learning Activities in General Biology 1. Advisor, Dr. John Mark M. Mayor.
Carmela Navas and Men. Thesis, Structured Inquiry Worksheets as Intervention Material for Grade 7 Science. Advisor, Dr. Jade O. Alberto.
Belinda Dacaas Gabionza. Thesis, Development and Validation of 4-tier diagnostic tests on the concept of energy transformation for STEM students in Sorsogon City Division. Advisor, Dr. Kimberly B. Besmonte.
Liza May Leorine Liobit. Thesis: Lessons in Life Science Integrating Education for Environment Sustainable Development, EESD Concepts. Advisor, Dr. Acela S. Ocfemia.
Chris Michelle Ocbian Navera. Thesis: Integration of STAR books in teaching grade 10 life science. Advisor, Dr. Jade O. Alberto.
Joanne Habitan Reluaw. Thesis: Development and validation of a 3-tier multiple choice test to identify misconceptions in General Biology 1. Advisor, Dr. Jade O. Alberto.
Angel Nunez Cialna. Thesis: Supplementary materials using mobile application in grade 9 biology. Advisor, Dr. Maria Eden A. Amte.
May we call on stage the Program Advisor of Master of Arts in Chemistry Education. Master of Arts in Chemistry Education, second semester, school year 2024-2025, Christian Quezada Carr. Thesis: Game-based lessons in General Chemistry 1, effects on students' conceptual understanding and social skills. Advisor, Dr. Karina B. Orden.
Randy Bigay Sanfuego. Thesis: Educational videos in grade 7 Chemistry for Science, Technology and Engineering, STE learners. Advisor, Professor Magnolia Vida A. Cano.
Glenda Bolocon Barlizo. Thesis: Contextualize lessons in chemistry for TVL track of senior high school. Advisor, Dr. Samuel C. Bobiles.
Jane Bragais Buelia. Thesis: Review material for the prerequisite competencies to grade 9 chemistry. Advisor, Dr. Edison A. Perez.
Rachelan Loquiliano Benaventura. Thesis: Chemistry lessons integrating laboratory simulations for grade 9 students. Advisor, Dr. Samuel C. Bobiles.
Gloria Magdasok Diaz. Thesis, Learning Modules to Enhance Conceptual Understanding and Interest in Grade 7 Science. Advisor, Professor Maria Corazon B. Barameda.
Lazy Remo Formacin. Thesis, Lessons in General Chemistry using student-constructed Arduino-based laboratory instruments. Advisor, Dr. Karina B. Orden.
Risa Trinidad Marbella. Thesis, Integration of Environmental Concepts in Teaching Science 10, Effects on Students' Learning. Advisor, Professor Maria Corazon D. Barameda.
Patricia Ann Madrona Patriarca. Thesis, Learning Modules using Metacognitive Strategies in Grade 9 Science. Advisor, Prof. Maria Corazon B. Barameda.
May we now call on the Program Advisor for the Master of Arts in Cultural Education to join the group of awards, for the awards. Master of Arts in Cultural Education, First Semester School Year 2024-2025. Monina Milievo Orobia. Thesis, Innovative Instructional Materials in Teaching Music of Asia in the Junior High School. Advisor, Professor Maria Celeste D. San Pablo.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025, Jordan Tugbo Año Nuevo. Thesis, Physics Concepts in Folk Games, Basis of Lesson Exemplars in Junior High School Science. Advisor, Prof. Agnes G. Lassie.
Ronald Gacosta Estrabella. Thesis, Integrating Sorsoganon Cultural Heritage in Music and Arts 7. Advisor, Dr. Shirley N. Maloles.
Vener Hanoras Jerezano. Thesis, Tapestry of Folk Narratives in Bulusan, Sorsogon. Foundation for Culture-Based Environmental Education. Advisor, Dr. Shirley N. Maloles.
At this juncture, may we call on the Program Advisor for the Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management to join the people on stage for the awards. Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management. Master of Arts in Educational Leadership and Management, mid-year 2024. April Joy Robrigado Coronado. Thesis, Generational Categories and Competencies of Public Elementary School Heads in Pulangi. School year 2023-2024, an analysis. Advisor, Dr. Maria Jocelyn J. Paje.
first semester, school year 2024-2025, Ranila Villacampa Naz. Thesis, Implications of the Current Workload Conditions of the Public Elementary Teachers. Advisor, Dr. Sherry M. Orozco.
Second semester 2024-2025. Julius Montenegro Aicardo. Thesis, Occupational Stress and Coping Mechanisms of Elementary Teachers for the Development of Stress Management Program. Advisor, Dr. Sherry M. Orozco.
Wilson Burak Borejon. Thesis, Challenges of Teachers in the Shifting of Face-to-Face Classes to Modular Distance Learning. Advisor, Dr. Linda B. Campopos.
Raymond Morga Manio. Thesis, Guidelines on the Use of Educational Artificial Intelligence Tools for High School Learners. Advisor, Dr. Maria Victoria M. Monte.
Ardel Baldido Ordonez. Thesis, Instructional Leadership Practices of Secondary School Heads in the Municipality of Rapu-Rapu. Advisor, Prof. Sixto O. Orzales.
John Kenneth Badillo Santonia. Thesis, Academic Management Practices of Mid-Level Managers of Southern Luzon Technological College Foundations, Incorporated. Advisor, Professor Sixto O. Orzales.
Rachel Tolosa Abonita. Thesis, Reading Performance of Grade 5 Learners of Donsol, East 1 District Division of Sorsogon. Basis for the Development of a Reading Program. Advisor, Dr. Irene R. Moran.
Sarah Jane Diaz Laguilias. Thesis, Work-Related Stressors and Coping Strategies of Elementary School Teachers in Tabaco City. Advisor, Dr. Linda B. Campopos.
Julie Apuyan Lestana. Thesis, Administrative Support Plan for TLE Teachers Teaching Outside Their Specialization. Advisor, Dr. Maria Teresa M. Abainza.
Rosemary Leona Mendiola. Thesis, Challenges and Strategies in the Implementation of Learner Information System and Enhanced Basic Education Information System. Advisor, Dr. Edison A. Peps.
Gian Nopia Moyo. Thesis, School Heads' Leadership Styles and Teachers' Performance, Job Satisfaction, Stress Level, and Morale. Advisor, Prof. Sixto O. Orzales.
May Dilon Oychinko. Thesis, School heads' practices and stakeholders' involvement in identified schools in Matnog 1 District. Advisor, Professor 620 Orzales.
May we call on stage the Program Advisor of Master of Arts in English Education. Master of Arts in English Education, mid-year 2024. Raymond Patiam Rosales. Thesis, Sub-Dialect Variants among the 4 political units of Ligao. Advisor, Prof. Miguela Ardequiero.
First semester, school year 2024-2025. Luigi Sorrera Banua. Thesis, Exploring the Learning Styles of Grade 9 Students for Differentiated English Instruction. Advisor, Dr. Renalyn E. Bautista.
Ryan Lirio Magdaong. Thesis, Speech Difficulties of the Grade 11 Students at Kamalig South District. Advisor, Dr. Irene R. Morad.
Mayet Mortil Camano. Thesis, Short video lessons utilizing translanguaging in teaching subject-verb agreement for remediation. Advisor, Dr. Maria Celina Eladia G. Meneses.
Hyacinth Lariego Castillo. Thesis, Gaming Language, its implication to second language acquisition. Advisor, Prof. January M. De Chavez.
Carla Jane Azul Estrada. Thesis, Practices and Challenges in Teaching Practical Research 1 and 2. Basis for Course Plans. Advisor, Dr. Roldan C. Cabilis.
Mary Ann Sulayaw Nito. Thesis, Learning Styles and Reading Levels, Basis for Instructional Materials for Intervention and Enhancement. Advisor, Dr. Agnes M. Reonal.
Diana Rose Artiliagas Revale. Thesis, Instructional Materials in Writing for Grade 4 Learners. Advisor, Dr. Angela E. Lorenzana.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025, Christian Bansagale Liaguno. Thesis, Contextualized Lesson Exemplars for Purposive Communication. Advisor, Dr. Angela E. Lorenzana.
Ron Ordanza Longasa. Thesis, Narrative Experiences of Filipino Learners in Learning English as a Second Language during Modular Distance Learning. Advisor, Dr. Claribel C. Haber.
Oliver Romano, thesis, Development of Functional Literacy Worksheets in Learning Strand 1, Communication Skills in English for Alternative Learning System. Advisor, Prof. January M. De Chavez.
Rosalie Rofrandado Arianaido. Thesis, Associating Level of Oral Language Proficiency and Demographic Factors. Basis for Grade 10 Supplemental Materials. Advisor, Dr. Noreline O. De Chavez.
Evelyn Macalia Arimado, thesis, The Experiences of Reading Intervention Program Implementers. Advisor, Dr. Renalyn E. Bautista.
Lupa Almoguera Arrogante. Thesis, Development of Interactive Learning Materials to Improve Least Mastered Competencies in EATT. Advisor, Professor January M. De Chavez.
Maricris Dilao Aileon, thesis, Supplementary Assessment Tools for K-12 Grade 7 English. Advisor, Dr. Renalyn E. Bautista.
Charmaine Baldo Bahol. Thesis, Learning Materials in Grade 10 English for Developing Learners' Creative Thinking Skills. Advisor, Dr. Noreline O. De Chavez.
Lalaine Agripa Blazo, thesis, Speaking Activities for Developing Oral Communication in English of Grade 5 Pupils. Advisor, Dr. Maria Teresa M. Abainza.
Jeline Marian Codillo Bolima. Thesis, Reading Comprehension of Senior High School Students, Basis for Designing Reading Intervention Worksheet. Advisor, Dr. Alicia A. Asaituno.
Cheryl Sipcon Bueno, thesis, Validated Lessons Using Brain-Based Approach in Teaching English Vocabulary among Intermediate Learners. Advisor, Professor Ryan G. De La Torre.
Mary Joy Geographo Bunal. Thesis, Brain-Based Strategies in Teaching Literature. Advisor, Dr. Noreline O. De Chavez.
Lisa Lomangaya Espadero, thesis, Development of Needs-Based Intervention Program for Senior High School Struggling Readers. Advisor, Dr. Rebecca Rosario O. Bercasio.
Rolette Ann Santos Estera. Thesis, Evaluation of reading programs in Carmona National High School, basis for an action plan. Advisor, Professor January M. De Chavez.
Micaela Ricarte Garcia, thesis. Lesson exemplars integrating artificial intelligence, AI, in teaching creative writing to grade 12 students. Advisor, Dr. Aris S. Perez.
Anna Marie Abigail Boras Loma. Thesis, Development and Validation of a Metacognitive Supplemental Material in 21st Century Literature from the Philippines and the World. Advisor, Dr. Renelyn E. Bautista.
Alian Jacob Loria, thesis, Effectiveness of Reading Lessons in Enhancing the Level of Meta-Comprehension and Reading Performance of High School Students. Advisor, Dr. Miriam P. Maldo.
Ruth Tyree Lubiano. Thesis, Pedagogical Approaches as Basis for Alternative Instructional Materials in Teaching English for Academic and Professional Purposes. Advisor, Dr. Roldan C. Cabines.
Hazel Garnica Mahinay, thesis, Addressing Public Speaking Anxiety in English and Oral Communication of grade 11 students at San Isidro National High School, Masbate Province. Advisor, Dr. Maria Teresa M. Abainza.
Jason Joy Gimao Mape. Thesis, Collaborative Mobile Games and Quizzes for Formative Assessment in Grade 9 English. Advisor, Dr. Aris S. Perez.
Jessica Liana Nimo, thesis, E-learning application integrating the metacognitive strategies in improving English language learning. Advisor, Dr. Mayen B. Buen Consejo.
Lakshmi Loteria Orticio. Thesis, Remedial Reading Module for Grade 7 Readers. Advisor, Dr. Noralyn O. De Chavez.
Julie Ann Briones Racines. Thesis, Integration of Climate Change Concerns in Teaching English. Advisor, Dr. Alicia A. Asaytuno.
Michi Victoria Ragos. Thesis, Lesson Using Translanguaging in Teaching Vocabulary. Advisor, Dr. Angela E. Lorenzana.
Renlyn Otilia Raluya, thesis, Contextualized Reading Activities for Struggling Reader in Senior High School. Advisor, Professor January M. De Chavez.
Thank you very much for the second group of presenters. May we now call on the third. group of presenters. Calling on Ma'am Henny Lumibaw, Ma'am Letty Lopez, and Dr. Lorna Emilia. Master of Arts in Filipino Education. May we call on the program advisor for the Master of Arts in Filipino Education. Master of Arts in Filipino Education, first semester, school year 2024 to 2025. Jefferson Velarde Torres. Thesis, Si Santo Cristo at mga deboto. Pagtalunton sa aspektong kasaysayang kultural sa bayan ng Daraga. Advisor, Professor Teresa M. Ranieses.
Edita Agripa Almilia. Lingwistikong pagsusuri sa wikang milenyal. Advisor, Prof. Benita B. Yugo.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025. Dominic Bombase Atanasio. Thesis, Viva la Virgen, ang espasyo ng pamimintuho kay Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia sa kontekstong kultural. Advisor, Dr. Jovert R. Balunsay.
Maricel Mortega Bigas. Thesis, pagsasalin at pagsusuri ng mga piling rawit-dawit bilang kagamitang panturo. Advisor, Professor Ryan G. De La Torre.
Michelle Erica Abliter Clemente. Thesis, mga kontekstualisadong kagamitang pangturo sa Filipino 11. Technical Vocational Livelihood, TVL Track. Advisor, Professor Maria Fe B. Antivola.
Rhea Peñarubia Daet. Thesis, tulang pantanghalan, kagamitang panturo sa Filipino 101, Introduksyon sa pag-aaral ng wika. Advisor, Dr. Teresita B. Ranyada.
Lerna Cervantes Liaguno. Thesis, muling pagsasalaysay ng mga piling istoryang Bicolnon bilang kagamitang panturo. Advisor, Professor Ryan G. De La Torre.
Julie Ann Berin Lodangco. Thesis, ang karunungang bayan at ang kamalayan ng mga Libmanieno sa kultura ng Libmanan. Advisor, Professor Teresa M. Ranieses.
Joy Ann Godezano Obis. Thesis, mga kwentong pamamanata ng Boyaderos ni Nuestra Señora de Peña Francia, isang dokumentaryong pag-aaral. Advisor, Dr. Gail Ann A. Abrio.
Carol Manjares Paglia. Thesis, isang salin ng mga piling oral na sining sa bayan ng Castilla, Sorsogon. Advisor, Professor Benita B. Yugo.
Calling on the program advisor for the Master of Arts in General Science Education. Please join the ladies on stage for the award. Master of Arts in General Science Education, first semester, school year 2024-2025. Emma Caño Barjuega. Thesis, Effect of Developed Strategic Intervention Materials using UMI H5P in Addressing Least Learned Objectives in Science 4. Advisor, Dr. Charles N. Asagra.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025, Leo Garcia Bogayan. Thesis, Lessons in Earth Science using digitally printed three-dimensional models. Advisor, Dr. Sheila I. Arroco.
Wesley Gabriel Rabina Lopez. Thesis, the use of social media in enhancing sustainable environment literacy among senior high school students. Advisor, Dr. Sheila I. Arroco.
Ian Leo Paulo Yanson. Thesis, the use of short stories in teaching electromagnetic waves in grade 10 physics. Advisor, Dr. Edison A. Perez.
We now request the program advisor for the Master in Arts in Guidance and Counseling to join the group on stage. Master of Arts in Guidance and Counseling, first semester 2024-2025, Maria Abigail Cal Peranco. Thesis, Street Youths in Residential Home, a case study. Advisor, Dr. Hazel B. Vergara.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025, Joseph Loseriaga Macalona. Thesis, Bridging Positive Psychology and Religious Therapy toward a Psycho-Spiritual Counseling Model. Advisor, Professor Maria Elena C. Ahoro.
Juan Asaitono Magdaong II. Thesis, Building Capacities, Bridging Gaps, a Pragmatic Response to the Needs and Professional Aspirations of the Guidance Designates in Albay. Advisor, Dr. Maribel M. Nas.
Christopher Gogolin Naz. Thesis: The Plight of Working Children in Legazpi City. Basis for Psycho-Educational Program. Advisor: Prof. Maria Elena C. Ahor.
Corina Marie Espejo Conda. Thesis: From Cases to Care, a needs-based response to common guidance cases in Daragas Public Secondary School. Advisor: Dr. Henny P. Lomibaw.
Hazel Martinez Recto. Thesis: Aruga sa Batang Nangangailangan ng Kalinga. A case study on foster parenting experiences in Albay Province. Advisor: Professor Maria Elena C. Ahor.
Charmaine Lorenzana Severino. Thesis: Experiences and Challenges of Teachers and Students in the Homeroom Guidance Program Implementation. Advisor: Dr. Ruja A. Roalios.
May we call on stage the program advisor of the Master of Arts in History Education. Master of Arts in History Education, second semester, school year 2024-2025. Jenny Codillo Bolima. Thesis: Untying the Historical and Cultural Knot, the Lubid Industry in Malilipot, Albay. Advisor: Dr. Imelda Asuncion S. Barce.
May we now invite the program advisor for the Master of Arts in Industrial Education, major in Instructional Technology. Master of Arts in Industrial Education, major in Instructional Technology. Second semester, school year 2024-2025. Angelo Morga Liacuna. Thesis: Road Safety Awareness and Practices of the Public Utility Tricycle, PUT drivers in the municipality of Daraga, Alban. Advisor: Dr. Emerson L. Manzanillo.
May we call on stage the program advisor of Master of Arts in Industrial Education, major in Teaching Technology and Livelihood Education. Master of Arts in Industrial Education, major in Teaching Technology and Livelihood Education, first semester 2024-2025, Eric Caranyal Mirabueno. Thesis: A livelihood needs assessment of the out-of-school youth in the lakeside barangays of the municipality of Bato, province of Camarines Sur. Advisor: Prof. Christian C. Calleja.
Maria Cristina Abion Belien. Thesis: Development and validation of learning resource materials in food and beverages services for technical vocational livelihood, TVL students of Homapon High School. Advisor: Dr. J.R. M. Balyon.
Zarme Loterte Buenaobra. Thesis: Factors influencing career pathway preference of the technology and livelihood education students in Daraga National High School. Advisor: Professor Joel D. Habalo.
Laurelie Barbacena Lorico. Thesis: Development and validation of teacher-made video presentations in dressmaking. Advisor: Professor Joel B. Habalo.
Ivy Atanante Notario. Thesis, Development of Okra Chicken Nuggets. Advisor, Professor Maurina A. Bantog.
Judith Guerrero Vargas. Thesis, Development and Validation of Electronic Spreadsheet Module in Teaching ICT for Education, Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan, ETT. Advisor, Professor Joel N. Sales.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025. Jenny Camacho Villarreal Jr. Thesis, Development and Evaluation of Roasted Rice Tea with Dried Lemongrass and Betel Leaf. Advisor, Professor Christian C. Calleja.
Edna Glovo Bachia. Thesis, Challenges of Students in Schools Offering Computer System Servicing, CSS, in District 2 of Pilar, Sorsogon. Advisor, Dr. J.R. M. Balyon.
Cherry Redoblado Tate. Development and Validation of Learning Activity Sheets in Agricultural Crop Production for Senior High School. Advisor, Professor Joel D. Habalo.
Dr. Midel Ibasan. Thesis, Students' Preparedness and Engagement in Relation to their Academic Performance in Cookery, TVL at Lacag National High School. Advisor, Professor Joel B. Habalo.
Emma Barcenas Napoles. Thesis, Key Factors Influencing the Academic Performance of Grade 9 Technology and Livelihood Education Students of Binisitahan National High School. Advisor, Professor Wilma E. Pahavera.
Lara Kim Kiopa Remolacio. Thesis, Awareness and Practices of Using Artificial Intelligence in Relation to the Academic Performance of Students in Practical Research. Advisor, Dr. J.R. M. Balyon.
Jeneline Borjal Torres. Thesis, Development of Video-Based Instructional Materials in Enhancing Core Competencies in Front Office Services. Advisor, Professor Wilma E. Pahavera.
Next, we would like to invite on stage the Program Advisor for the Master of Arts in Literature. Master of Arts in Literature, second semester, school year 2024-2025. Jake Ronald Manorinia Marbida, thesis, Folk Narratives of the Nabuntangan Bell, Unraveling Cultural Significance of the Filipino Site. Advisor, Dr. Abelardo G. Belieza.
Freda, Hapsa, the Bloods, Structural and Functional Analysis of the Narratives on the Heritage Structures in Gubat, Sorsogon, a basis for development of instructional materials. Advisor, Professor Edgardo L. Besmonte.
Crismely Cassandra Lorenzita Belaro Milyare. Thesis, Decoding Mayon's Meta-Folklore, Insights from the Fidel Surtidas Tales. Advisor, Dr. May Antoinette S. Imran.
Angelica Reveral Sawela. Thesis, Voices from the Legend of Pulang Anggi. Grounded Analysis in Oral Literacy, Literary Criticism. Advisor, Dr. Abelardo G. Belieza.
We would like to thank the third batch of presenters, and we would like now to welcome the fourth batch of presenters, Dr. Benedicto B. Balilo, Dr. Noemi L. Ibo, and Dr. Marcia Corazon P. Rico. Also, we would like to invite the Program Advisor for the Master of Arts in Mathematics Education. Master of Arts in Mathematics Education, mid-year 2024. Emelisa Nebres Buitre. Thesis, The Use of Mathematical Modeling Tasks, MMT, in Teaching Grade 10 Mathematics. Advisor, Professor Richard M. Lorente.
Annalisa Belien Daet. Thesis, Gamified Assessment Tools for Grade 10 Mathematics. Advisor, Dr. Ruby R. Briones.
Ella Nato Pandaan. Thesis, teaching strategies based on the learning styles and strategies of the students in mathematics. Advisor, Professor January M. De Chavez.
First semester, 2024-2025, Kenrick Bongalos. Thesis: Development of Localized Learning Kits, LLK, in Basic Calculus for Senior High School STEM students in Tabaco City Division. Advisor, Professor Violeta C. Mayo.
Jeneline Cabillas Sereno. Thesis, Utilizing Tria Measure in Teaching Mathematics. Advisor, Dr. Vilma P. Nidwa.
Hazel Peñaflor Gavica. Thesis: Exploring the use of problem-posing approach in enhancing the problem-posing skills of grade 9 students in mathematics. Advisor, Dr. Ruby R. Briones.
Christine Casero Pedimato. Thesis, Learning Activities in Statistics and Probability to Address the Learning Gaps of Special Program in Sports Students. Advisor, Dr. Joanne B. Shonisi.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025, Victorio Cornelio Maldicas. Thesis: Utilizing various instructional materials as remediation for grade 8 mathematics. Advisor, Dr. Jocelyn F. Guyena.
Paulo de los Santos Nacor. Thesis, Predictive Modeling of Students' Success in the Alternative Learning System. Advisor, Professor Richard M. Lorente.
Warren Bualoy Sayago. Analysis of students' error patterns in solving routine problems in basic algebra. Advisor, Dr. Ruby R. Briones.
Kurt Renzel Villarba. Thesis, Integrating Sex Education in Statistics and Probability. Advisor, Dr. Jocelyn F. Guyena.
Chona Lianeta Buban. Thesis, Brain-Based Learning in Grade 7 Mathematics. Advisor, Professor Violeta C. Mayo.
Menchi Lianeta Castillo. Thesis, Effectiveness of the Use of Mathematics Manipulatives, a Meta-Analysis. Advisor, Professor Maria Julita B. Obiles.
Rose Ann Barbacena Florencio. Thesis, Development of Self-Directed Learners Packet in Statistics and Probability. Advisor, Professor Jason A. Lucilo.
Princess Laika Navarro. Thesis, Gamified Learning Activities in Mathematics for Grade 7 Students. Advisor, Dr. Ruby R. Briones.
Jean Concepcion Raines. Thesis, The Effects of Using GeoGebra in Teaching Mathematics on the Student's Conceptual Understanding and Mathematics Identity. Advisor, Dr. Lorna M. Minion.
Mary Chris Buendia Roslin. Thesis, Learning Style-Based Gamified E-Learning Activities Sheets in Grade 10 Mathematics. Advisor, Dr. Joanne B. Shonicio.
Catherine Joyce Baldosa Valladolid. Thesis, Experiences of Pupils in Learning Mathematics using Self-Learning Modules in Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education, MTB MLE format. Advisor, Professor Aljon Vincent D. Peñano.
Requesting the presence of the Program Advisor for the Master of Arts in Music Education. Master of Arts in Music Education, second semester school year 2024-2025. Oscar Jr. Texon Don. Thesis, Flute Playing Exercises for Beginners Using Bicol Folk Songs. Advisor, Professor Ramil C. Chavenia.
Ernestine Taday Aquino. Thesis, Extant Agta Songs, Functions and Musical Characteristics. Advisor, Professor Apple N. Rubio.
Janice Opeñano Bernal. Musica Rhythmic, Original Songs as Materials in Learning Mathematical Concepts. Advisor, Professor Maria Celeste D. San Pablo.
Requesting the presence of the Program Advisor for the Master of Arts in Nursing. Master of Arts in Nursing, Mid-Year 2024, Nicole Dialca Pilapil. Thesis, Facilitators and Barriers to Infection Prevention and Control Program among Level 1 Government Hospitals in the Province of Sorsogon. Advisor, Dr. Nera A. Galan.
First semester 2024-2025. Sheila Ebareta Alcantara. Thesis, Relationship between social media engagement and anxiety and depression tendencies among senior high school students in public secondary schools in Iriga City. Advisor, Dr. Richard L. Bartolata.
Drivin Arenio Balueta. Thesis: Knowledge, Attitudes, and Practices on Sexuality and Reproductive Health among Senior High School Students in Albay Division. Advisor, Dr. Nera A. Galan.
Sheila Marie V. Arador Valenzuela. Thesis: Effects of challenges experienced in flexible learning modality on the clinical performance of student nurses. Advisor, Dr. Mary Joy B. Sande.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025, Sarah May Balaoro Magtagnop. Thesis: Utilization of the newborn metabolic and hearing screening, traditional and online reporting tools in the Bicol region. Advisor, Dr. Jean Annette S. Ibo.
Lily Grace Valencia Martinez. Thesis: Coping Mechanism and Resilience of First Responders in the Tri-Cities of Albay. Advisor, Dr. Jean Annette S. Ibo.
Maria Lourdes Baluyo Ocfemia. Thesis: Analyzing challenges in referral systems between referring and receiving hospitals in Albay. Advisor, Dr. Alma S. Banwa.
Sheena Samantela Vasquez. Thesis: Facilitators and Barriers to the Psychosocial Well-Being of Senior High School Students in Selected Schools in Legazpi City. Advisor, Dr. Karina J. Sipcot.
Requesting the presence of the program advisor of the Master of Arts in Peace and Security Studies. Master of Arts in Peace and Security Studies, second semester, school year 2024-2025. John Axel Madelar Ognita. Thesis: Gains and Challenges in the Implementation of Executive Order 70 towards Peace and Security. Advisor, Dr. Herbert D. Rosan.
Requesting the presence of the program advisor for the Master of Arts in Physics Education. Master of Arts in Physics Education, first semester, school year 2024-2025. Cecilio Malasa Mediavillo Jr. Thesis: Effect of integrating solo hexagons as an assessment strategy on the conceptual understanding, critical thinking skills, and interest of grade 7 students towards physics. Advisor, Dr. Epifania B. Nunez.
Second semester, school year 2024-2025, Ian Anthony Tabares Hagaser. Thesis: Exploring students' problem-solving strategies in physics for technologists using Polias method. Advisor, Dr. Al B. Besmonte.
Marvin Seba Ramos. Thesis, redesign course framework for physics for engineers of the engineering programs at Divine Word College of Legazpi. Advisor, Dr. Christian Ivan B. Camarce.
Rogelio Villalon. Thesis, enhancing physics learning through experiential learning. Advisor, Dr. Al D. Besmonte.
Maricel Risa Calmateo. Thesis, effects and experiences of using EOPRISM mobile application in physics. Advisor, Dr. Arnel A. Lorenzana.
Maria P. Antones Lopez. Thesis, exploring the use of robotics integrated laboratory activities on motion. Advisor, Dr. Chris